I don't know how to start this video, even though I watch YouTube every single day and I hear intros every single day. Um, this is my first video and I have no idea how to start it. But let's start with the basics. My name is Shraddha Bhatia. I currently live in London. I'm a 27-year-old brand consultant. I am not a YouTuber, but I love watching YouTube. I've been watching it for about 4 or 5 years now. Recently, I've been obsessed with Amazon hauls, and I'm an Amazon addict. It's a little bit of a problem, but I recently did what I think is one of my favorite Amazon hauls ever, and I thought it would be really fun to just share some of the stuff I bought and I liked and I loved with the internet and the wider public and see how things go. So here I am. It's midnight in London. I'm chilling in my house shooting my first YouTube video. I'm gonna try not to ramble too much because I've seen other YouTubers do that and people get annoyed, but it is my first video, so please cut me some slack. If you have any comments, constructive criticism, leave it down below and I will read it. I'm not sure how the audio and the video quality is going to be. I don't have a camera because I'm not a YouTuber and I am recording on my laptop, but if things go well, obviously we'll make sure it gets better. Hopefully that was a short enough intro and let's jump into it. So I have quite a bit of stuff to share with you guys. I'm gonna try not to talk for too long on each item. I have some skincare stuff, some travel stuff, some fashion stuff, and some fitness stuff. We'll start with skincare because that's kind of the biggest category. And if I look down, it's because I have my phone with me so that I can just check prices and product information and tell you guys as much as I can. Let's start. So the first item I want to show you guys is this little facial brush. Now, I have been seeing the Foreo, is that how you say it? Foreo, the Foreo cleansing brushes on Instagram, on every influencer's stories for the last year, maybe longer, and they look so good. So last year when I was in Hong Kong with my boyfriend, I stopped by a store that was selling them and I really, really wanted to pick them up. But when I saw the prices, I turned around and left the store because I am not spending, how much is it, $100 or more on a cleansing brush, especially if I've never used it before. So I decided to invest in a cheaper knockoff version just to see if it was worth the hype. And honestly, this one is so good, I don't even think I need to buy the Foreo. So I don't use this every single day because I have sensitive skin. I use it every 2 to 3 days. And what I do is I squirt my face wash, which is one of the Neutrogena ones, the green one. I squirt 1 pump or 2 pumps onto the bristles here, and then I turn it on. So when you turn it on, it gets this little light. And then I usually max out the speed just because it gives you a good exfoliation. And then I'll do, rub it on my face, try to do kind of 10 seconds here. What's also really cool about it is the shape, so you can kind of go into your nose, go under your eye, but I try not to go there too much because Jeffree Star says the skin is sensitive. But this is fantastic. It was $10.99, which is so cheap. And also the battery life, I charged this the night that I got it, and I think I've used it at least 15 times since then, and it still works. So that's really cool. Unless you really, really want to get the Foreo, I personally think you can get away with using a cheaper one. If you want to buy the Foreo, this is also a good way to test it out, see if it works for your skin and your routine before you go and you splash the big bucks. How is that for a product explanation? Let me know. The next item that I want to talk about, and hopefully this one is still listed on Amazon, is a face cream. So this face cream, you may have heard about it. There were quite a few articles when it first came out because it has snail excretion extract. So I'd never heard of this brand before. It's MELAO, Maleo, and it's called the All-in-One Snail Repair Cream, multifunctional formula. So I was looking for a new face moisturizer. I'm quite careful with what I put on my skin just because I break out really, really easily. And I feel like in the last few months, I've got into a very good routine with my skin. So I usually use a couple of serums from The Ordinary. And then I try to find a nice, light, non-sticky face moisturizer that I can use. I also don't wear a lot of makeup, so my moisturizer is kind of the last thing that goes on before I leave the house, and it is my barrier for the day. So I was using a fragrance one before. I didn't quite like the smell of it, and I thought I would try this bad boy out. This is absolutely fantastic. I wasn't sure what to expect. I know there was a lot of hype around the fact that it has snail, what is the term that they use? Snail secretion extract is what they say in the listing. Wasn't sure if it was one of those ingredients that is just hyped up, but this works really, really well. It's super light. I use a really small amount every morning. Keeps my skin feeling fresh, feels great. It's not sticky at all. It's been really hot in London the last few days, I would say, and this has been absolutely fantastic. It doesn't have a fragrance, which I absolutely love. It's not too thick, but it's not too watery either. So if you're looking for something light, whether it's, you know, to wear without makeup or to wear below your foundation, this one is absolutely fantastic. And in terms of price, this is 75 ml, but I've been using it for, I would say, 3 weeks now, and I still have quite a bit left. 75 ml for £17.50. So not the cheapest item on the market. You could definitely get some much cheaper alternatives, but I like it a lot and I highly recommend it if you're in the market for a new face moisturizer. Okay, this YouTube thing is harder than I thought. Talking to your laptop is not that easy. I think I need to start maybe scripting out what I say next time. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, the next item is one of those trendy items that you've probably been seeing all over Instagram. I wanted to see if it was worth the hype, so I decided to pick one up for myself. And it is an anti-aging jade roller. Although I'm pretty sure this isn't real jade. So I picked this one up for $5.99, so £6, which I think isn't a bad price at all, but also explains the fact that this isn't jade. What I also liked about it was this side. I don't know if you can, how do they do this? Oh, that actually does help. I don't know if you can see, but this side is kind of spiky. And when I saw it online, I thought that that would help kind of massage your face, maybe feel quite nice. But I don't actually use this side a lot because it's kind of painful, especially on your face. So I stick to using this side. Even though it's not jade, I feel like it does give your face a really nice massage. I use it at night before I sleep. Sometimes I keep it in my fridge if I want it to be really, really cool. And I essentially just kind of roll it up this way. I read online, because I was trying to figure out what's the most effective and impactful way to use this. I read online that if you kind of push it up towards your ears and then back down on your jaw, that pushes the fluid or drains the fluid from your lymph nodes. I was a really bad biology student, so that could be completely wrong. But if you want to try this out before you invest in a more expensive actual jade version, this is quite good. Okay. And then the last item that I want to show you guys in the skincare / makeup, and really this is the only makeup related item, is this set of makeup brushes. So this is from a brand called Bestop, with an E at the end, which is kind of weird. But sorry, I'm just pulling up the listing on my phone again. I need to figure out how the professionals do this. I was in the market for a set of makeup brushes. So quick backstory, I, for the longest time growing up, was never really into makeup. I would wear a little bit of kajal in my eye every day, or eyeliner in my waterline essentially. Sometimes a eyeliner on top if I was feeling fancy, but have never really been into makeup. I think a lot of that was because I didn't have great skin growing up, and I just felt that makeup clogged my skin and made my acne worse, and I was quite a tomboy growing up. But in the last year or two, I would say I have started to play around a little bit more with makeup. I don't wear it every day when I go to work, but I do wear it on, Friday night or if I'm going for a nice brunch. So that being said, I had never ever bought myself a set of makeup brushes. All the brushes that I had and all the tools that I had were, I think, just collected over a period of time, and a lot of them were gifts from people or items that I had received, but I'd never invested in a set. And I really wanted to, especially because for the first time in my life, I own a contour kit and a highlighter, and I would like to have the right brushes to use those things. So I didn't want to spend a huge amount of money, especially because I've only used my brushes maybe once a week. So I bought this set. It's 16 brushes and it was £9, which is really good. I am well aware that these may not be the best quality, they are synthetic, but they do the job for me. So if you're in the market for a really nice set of affordable brushes, I think this is a fantastic option. You get 16 brushes, this really nice brushed rose gold. Does this make it better? This really nice brushed like rose gold hardware, which I think is super nice. Feels really soft. They're synthetic, so they're super easy to clean. And I just think it's really good bang for your buck. You don't have to always go and, you could spend £9 just on one brush. I got 16. What should we talk about next? Okay, I think let's talk about a product that I kind of had mixed feelings about. So I moved to London last year. I live in this amazing house with an amazing housemate. And when I moved in, the house was already completely furnished. So I didn't have to buy furniture or fittings or, even crockery. But I do like to buy small decorative items and other functional items for my room and my bathroom downstairs. I love it when my room smells really nice, and I wanted my bathroom to have a really fresh scent as well. So I was debating between candles, looking at other options. I know Yankee Candles also does mini fragrance spheres, and I decided to try out Reed Diffuser, which I've never ever used before. So I picked up this one from a brand called Wax Lyrical. It's a British brand. It says made in England, and the scent is fresh linen. And this one was £4.40, so £4.40 for 50 ml, which you might think is not a bad price, but I will say that the liquid in this diffuser ran out in less than 2 weeks, which means I'm not sure if I'm going to be buying it again. What I do love about this is the scent. Like I said, it's fresh linen. It smells exactly as it sounds. It's so nice. The scent is so strong. I would close my bathroom door in the morning, and then when I would come home after work, just enveloped in this wonderful, fresh, almost fresh laundry type scent, which I absolutely love, but it doesn't last very long. It lasts less than 2 weeks. Which means if I was to make this a regular purchase, I would be spending about £10 a month just to have my bathroom smelling nice. And I'm not sure if I want to do that. So I'm going to try out some other brands. If you're okay to spend that, this is a fantastic option. I think the scent would be really nice for kind of a laundry area or a washing area if you had that too. But it just adds a nice little touch when you come home and when you get into your bathroom. Okay, my mouth is so dry and I have so many products left to talk about. Okay, what should we talk about next? Okay, let's jump into travel. So, as I said maybe 3 times in this video, I live in London. My boyfriend, who I've been with for 8 years and have known since high school, currently lives in India. Long distance relationship. So we try to travel every 2 to 3 months to see each other, and a lot of the times it won't be in London or in India, but we'll try to go somewhere new. Both of us absolutely love to travel. We recently went to California. In September, we're going to either Africa or Israel, still trying to figure that out. But I love products that make my life easier when I travel. I am an anxious traveler. I'm a really bad packer. So any help that I can get is always much appreciated. And needless to say, I had to try out packing cubes. So I'm a really messy packer, especially by the end of the holiday. My suitcase is always a mess. I can never find anything I need. So anything that could potentially help me organize my suitcase and my luggage a little bit better, I'm gonna try it out. So how much were these? Yeah, so I got a set of 8 packing cubes for $15.99 or £16, which was kind of the average price that I was seeing everywhere. It's a nice gray color, but the same company does have other options. There was a nice baby pink and a blue. I just got these because they look nice in every color of suitcase. They're also not that difficult to clean, and I like the color gray. So I haven't actually traveled with these yet, and I know that there's a big debate on the internet about whether packing cubes actually save space or not. I didn't buy them to save space, I just bought them so that I can keep my suitcase organized. What I do also really like about these is that one of the packing cubes is actually a little cosmetics bag. So I use this as my everyday cosmetics bag that sits in my bathroom. So it has all of my stuff. It has kind of this front thing where you can keep brushes, or you could keep, mascara, eyeliner, whatever. And then it has this larger compartment where I keep the rest of my stuff. And then when I travel, I can just take this whole thing and shove it in my suitcase, and I don't have to repack or go through any of that. So I really like that as well. And that's that. Okay, what should we talk about next? Okay, next maybe let's get into fashion related products. So one thing you need to know about me and my preference when it comes to shoes is I love wearing sneakers. I am a brand consultant in London, so we have a fairly We have a fairly casual dress code in the office. So I usually wear jeans, t-shirt, and sneakers. If I have a meeting or I'm feeling fancy, I might wear ballet flats, but sneakers are my go-to shoe for 5 out of 7 days a week. I have a pretty good collection. I've always loved sneakers since I was a kid. Growing up, I couldn't always afford to have multiple pairs or super fancy branded pairs, but now I can buy them for myself. And I have quite a big collection. I love Nike. So I have 4 pairs of Air Force Ones. I have the black high tops. I have this really cool vibrant green color that I saw in Tokyo that I've never seen anywhere else. I have the sage lows, the baby pink ones in suede. And then recently when I was in the US, I bought these super cool neon yellow ones. Actually, my boyfriend saw them and he was buying them for himself, and then I decided to buy them too, so we have the same shoe. Anyways, I also bought Nike Cortezes. Now, what was the point of this? The point is I live in London, it rains here a lot, and I'm really, really protective about my shoes. I clean them if they get dirty, and I just want them to stay looking crisp and fresh and fabulous for as long as possible. So I bought myself a little protector spray. So this is by a brand called Liquid Proof. They have a lot of different products. They have sprays that are specifically for suede, for leather. This is called the Premium Protector, and this was $9.99 for 50 ml. I like the size because I can travel with it as well. And I've sprayed all of my sneakers with this now. It's absolutely fantastic. If you go out in the rain, after you've sprayed this on your shoes and your sneakers get dirty, you can just wipe it off. It protects suede shoes from getting dust and dirt, so I really, really like it. I'm not sure if you can use this on bags. Oh, you can. They have a little bag icon. So I guess any, leather item or even suede item that you want to make last as long as possible, invest in one of these. It's super cheap and it will extend the life of your shoe or bag or whatever it is by a good amount of time. Now, next item I want to talk to you about is kind of basic, but I like them, so I'm going to talk to you about it anyway. And it is a pair of joggers or sweatpants. So these are from New Look, but I did buy them on Amazon and they were $9.99. So it's just really basic black sweatpants. They kind of come in at the ankles of the style that I really, really like, and they have a little drawstring. Oh my god, why can't I talk? Drawstring waist. These were super cheap, £10. Absolutely love them. Super cozy, really comfortable. I throw these on when I'm going grocery shopping or if I'm chilling at home and I'm not wearing pants and then someone comes to deliver a parcel. These are really easy to throw on. The only bad thing about them is the inside. So the other day I was in my room and I noticed a whole bunch of black stuff on my floor, and I had a mini panic attack because I don't wear shoes in my room or in my house. So I was a bit concerned as to how there was dirt on the floor of my bedroom, and that much. Then I looked closer and it was actually black fluff. And I realized that the inside of these pants has that kind of cheap fleecy material. I mean, they are £10 in New Look, and that sheds. So if you ever have your pants inside out or you leave them lying around the room, you might have some fluffage or shedding, but that's okay. For the price, for just a super easy, comfortable pair of sweatpants, I can forgive that. Okay, 2 items to go, and then my first YouTube video is done. So the next product that I want to talk to you guys about is the item that I probably use the most from this haul. I use it every single day, every single night, and that is a wireless phone charger. So this is from a brand called Anker. I hadn't heard of them before, but I was in the market for a wireless phone charger just because I thought it was really cool. And this was one of the most affordable ones. So this one was $14.99, £15, which I think is a really good price. I have it plugged into the plug next to my bed, and every night when I get home I just drop my phone and it charges, no problem at all. I've been using this for about 3 weeks, never had an issue. The only downside I will say, and it's not specific to this brand, but it is specific to this type of product, and any brand you might buy a wireless charger from, if you have a really thick cover on your phone like I do, this will not charge. So if I put my phone down, and this is an iPhone 8 Plus, like that, it won't charge. And the reason is that my cover is thick, it's plastic, it's actually double layered, and on top of that I have this ring. So I do need to take off my cover every night before I put it on, but I don't mind because it's still really easy. I am changing my cover to a silicone one soon, one more Amazon haul coming, so hopefully it will be okay then. But these are absolutely fantastic. I want to buy one for my office as well, just to keep one when I'm working, because I love it. Okay, I can't believe we made it to the last product on my first YouTube video. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, so the last product I want to talk to you about is a fitness related product. Ooh, it's kind of the biggest one, so that's why I'm just bringing it closer to me. So the last product I want to talk to you guys about is a fitness related product. I wouldn't consider myself to be a gym freak, but I do work out 2 to 3 times a week. I go to a really good place in London called Block. But once in a while, I do like to go for a run or work out from home. And for the days that I don't go to Block for my workout, I thought it would be really nice to have some equipment that I could actually use at home. So I bought myself a little ab roller. Not gonna lie, I've only used this twice. Usually what I do if I'm not going to the gym, I will go for a run just around my neighborhood, and then I will come home and use this bad boy. It comes with little knee pads so your knees don't hurt, which I love, and then you can do various exercises with it. I usually just do quite a basic roll out and in. I don't know what you call that, but it works and it hurts and it makes your core stronger. So if you want, you know, fun, oh, this is so fun to just roll it. If you want a tool that you can use to just spice up your home workouts, this is really cool. It was really cheap as well. How much was it? Yeah, this was also £6, a really good price. This was the cheapest one that I saw, which is why I bought it, because I wasn't sure how often I would actually use it. But they do have, you know, different colors, better quality ones at different prices. But this is a really fun tool if you like to work out or want to get into it. And that is the end of my first Amazon haul and my first YouTube video. Let me know what you guys think. Are you going to be buying any of the products below? I'm going to make sure that I link everything down below so that you guys can check out the products for yourself. As I film this video, some of them are actually cheaper than what I bought it from, so I hope you can get a good price. Let me know if you have any feedback, thoughts, comments, just want to say hey, and we'll see how it goes, and hopefully there will be a second video and a part 2. Until then, I just realized I need to have an ending. Every good YouTuber has an ending. Well, for now, I'm just going to say bye, and I'll see you guys next time.